Hey guys, I know it's Saturday night, so I just want to let you know I'm doing some research. No Big Lots. I had to see Mike, We Own the Float. He went ahead and posted something on TikTok where he was like, hey, this is going to be the next short squeeze. Just wait and watch. And I'm just like, yo, you can't do this. But he's not the only guy that I'm going to correct on this. And you guys know that I've talked about this in the past. Big Lots has the same hedge funds that Bed Bath & Beyond had in it. And these hedge funds, they're called Macellum and Ancura. What they do, they actually put people on the board of directors, they nominate, and they feel like they have a plan and a direction for the company. And I've told you that the plan is to accelerate the demise of the company, and then of course they go bankrupt, and they just carve out every asset on all ends. And that's what I see happening at Big Lots. If you guys don't know, Big Lots sold off over $200 million worth of their actual assets, the buildings themselves. So, and then they lease them back. The unfortunate part is they have no cash. They're down to $46 million cash. They announced earnings on the 7th. But enough about Big Lots. I was watching Tonko Native right now because he made a video about Donahue George, and for whatever reason he keeps including me in on the video. And Tonko, I just want to tell you, man, like, congratulations on 1,000 followers. It's a big deal. But and congratulations, because I think you'll make it somewhere. But don't put me with the AMC pumpers. Don't do that stuff, man. Because I've been the one guy that's been correct about AMC from the start, and the pumpers, right? So I was making videos, I guess when you were a bounty hunter, but I was making videos telling everybody just how terrible Adam Aaron was. But you made videos in 2022 September saying that you believed in a short squeeze and you believed in MOAS about AMC. In 22 September, that was right after the invention of APE. Like, you can't turn back the hands of time. Like, your track record doesn't speak what you speak today. Mine does. That's the difference. So I wish you the best of luck, whatever content you want to produce and get monetized for and do what you're doing. But it's just, it doesn't make sense to me, man. And don't worry, this parking lot's completely empty over here on Big Lots. Like, no one's shopping there. We get it. But the other part about this is, you know, to say that I pump out GameStop or whatever. No, I educate people on what GameStop is. And I educate people on private equity is. And if you haven't watched the videos and you don't really understand, it's because you keep confusing the message and the messenger. You might not like me, but the message is there. So enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, everyone, but realize what's coming, guys. GameStop is going to have phenomenal earnings. And so all the people out there that are mad that I pump it, as they call it, or that I just give out the right information, they're going to be looking like dumbasses. They are, because the money's there. They're profitable. They're doing it the right way, and they're going to be doing it for a very long time. Call it a decade. Call it 2 decades. By the time you figure out just how great GameStop is, they're going to be doing the next best thing. So they might be the last gaming stop. They might be the last gaming store. But, you know, they might be the only play in town. But I'll tell you what, a gamer's born every day, and that's never changed. So I'm going to get to bed now. I start feeling better. I rested all day today. And then I came out here and I told my wife, I said, I got to go canvas something. Go see if it was right. And Big Lots, yeah, a lot of empty shelving, a lot of, you know, minimal freight. I can see it all from a mile away. So it doesn't look good for Big Lots. And no, I don't care if it's $10 cash, you know, $10 book, I should tell you. That's the value of the stock. And it trades for $4. It's going to be worse than that. And it'll pump, guys. Let me tell you something. It might even pump. It might pump with earnings. It might pump for the next month or two. But it's going to be like Bed Bath & Beyond, where you're going to be left out in the cold. Because you know what? This is the part where Tonko Native gets it right in a way. Where he says, well, you know what? These no-name pumpers of stocks and supporters of these companies, they come out of nowhere. But just think about it. It's always companies that are tied to Macellum and Ancura. These hedge funds, guys, these private equity firms, they've learned to leverage Reddit. They've learned to leverage Twitter, social media, period. And people pump this stuff. And just for a simple ad revenue, sure, let them do it. But there's no truth in what they're saying. There's nothing factual in what they're saying. It's all just hearsay and or hopium. And the unfortunate part is that's what Bed Bath & Beyond was. That's what AMC truly is. And that's what the next thing is. Because watch AMC's earnings. It's going to come out on 28th, right? It's on 28th. And when it comes out next week, you're going to look and you're going to be like, oh my God, they're going to tell you they're up year over year for this, this, and that. Who cares if you're up year over year? You had a terrible year. Yeah, last year and this year. You had a year where you can't service your debt. You don't make money. It's not profitable. And you robbed retail of 99% of their equity. So yeah, I have a problem with it. I do. Now, let's talk about the next one. Next week, you're looking at earnings for Macy's, right? Macy's earnings are coming out on Tuesday, the 27th. When Macy's puts out earnings, Guys, people have to remember, they're practically going private. And if they show terrible earnings, guess what? They're not going private, because no one's going to go in there and try to do a sweetheart deal and buy it for more than what the shares are trading at. It's going to come tanking down. Remember the pump fake, guys. When they say they're going to go private and someone's offering, it just spikes up the price, like Kohl's, right? And Kohl's has the same hedge funds that Big Lots has in it, and Marcelo and Bed Bath & Beyond had. Oh, guys, it's so easy. Stay away. Stay away from retail. Stay away from apocalypse stocks, which retail is the apocalypse, and stay away from wherever private equity's at. Maybe you guys will figure this out. But I mean, I feel like I'm always talking to myself at this point, because enough people watch, enough people hear, and then you get all the naysayers out there to come into the chat and be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Guys, the outcome is the outcome, and it's going to show, like, in fruitful. Like, it's going to come. It's going to come all at this one moment. March, middle of March, you're going to find out just how great GameStop is. And it's like, yep, he was right. And I'll be like, yeah, we know. We've been right. We've been right. There's a whole bunch of us just like me. For three years now, we've known what we're buying. So, and I'll keep buying it for the next decade. And you'll know where to find me. Peace.